Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to our first look at Interastra. Interastra is developed and published by T-Bull, so thank you to T-Bull for sending a key through for me to check this game out on the channel. Interastra is a fully immersive, first-person sci-fi survival adventure game set in outer space. Discover unknown planets, differing in weather conditions, resources, and various mysteries. Craft necessary equipment, launch and control space rockets, explore the universe, and survive among the stars. There will be a link below if you want to check this out, or if you want to follow the development, add it to your wish list, whatever. This was released in early access, I think on the 9th of February, in very early access. So the dev is looking for feedback and stuff, and as you can see, he has a feedback. Button there and an option there, but it has dungeons and stuff in it. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the game. Obviously, I'm going to go through the start and the tutorial and all that type of stuff, because I think that's probably going to give you the broadest idea on what this game is about. We'll show you some of the dungeons and puzzles and all that type of stuff that are involved in this. So we will start a new game. Earth's natural resources are running out and humanity's days are numbered. Looking for a way out, people's eyes turn towards the stars. You volunteered to take part in a risky space mission to find a new, habitable home for the human race. Put into long-term stasis after years of drifting through space, you awaken. However, not everything goes according to the plan. You wake up amidst warning sirens and fires, stranded on an alien world. Remember that this game is early access. There probably will be bugs and stuff that we may come across. So
an unexpectedly long cryo sleep. Your motor functions, as well as your memories, have been damaged. As per protocol, I will assist you in regaining basic functionality, so you may proceed with the mission.
There's our standard AI there. Now I do have music turned off, so let's keep that in mind for copyright reasons. So there is our little pod. There's a little pod that we control pod that we came down in.
I have compiled a list of steps for you to reach optimal performance levels, and I will display them.
Okay, so what I will do is I've done this tutorial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of scoot through a little bit more. What I'm doing now is collecting water. I'm collecting fruits, and I'm collecting these alien droplets for as water, goo droplets they're called. We've got our objectives up in the top right hand side there. Down in the bottom left hand corner we have our stats, food, thirst. We've got our oxygen levels, and which are going to matter later on when we go to other planets, and we've got a temperature there as well as our heart rate monitor as well. So let me just grab some of these. Grab a few more, and you do need to consume quite a bit of food in this. So
flora which passes the Federation requirements to be deemed edible. Please ingest them until you reach optimal nourishment and hydration levels.
There we
However,
go.
Keep some stored in the case of future malnourishment.
So it wants us to it basically wants us to eat until we get to a sustainable level in our satiation and our thirst. So what we're going to do is, there we go, we'll grab that. And we'll grab that as well. So what we can do now is by hitting tab, you can go into your inventory. You can see here we've got our basic spacesuit on and helmet, but you can craft new stuff, including O2 tanks and stuff as well. Our stats are here again, and our resistances are listed here. So I'm just going to put you over there, and I'm going to put you over there. We do have some stuff already. We have a first aid kit. We have a small gun, small power cells, and a scanning tool as well. So I'm going to put the small gun in number 1, and I'm going to put the scanning tool in number 2. Power cells operate, as you can see, these little icons have a little battery symbol representing power and the current power of the unit, which is 0. So it's worth noting that power cells are obviously going to, or small power cells are going to be a big part of this. So there we go, we'll go into there. Let's do what the tutorial wants us to do. We will eat a few of these, get our food stats up, and we'll eat some, and we'll drink some water as well.
Necessary nutrition levels to proceed. Faint energy readings that are not from the crashed ship have been detected in the area. Investigate them, as they might give a clue to continuing the mission.
Okay, so our idea or our objective is to find a way to leave the planet. You can see at the top there, a point of interest has been highlighted on the compass at the top. So, what do we got here? We've got diamonds. We've got different plant life inside the cave systems. There's not much that we can do with that stuff at the moment, other than go and check out that point of interest, which is what we are going to do now. So we go through the cave system. There are quite a few cave systems. There are also dungeons in here as well.
The way out of this area is blocked by rock debris. I estimate the rocks to be too heavy to move using your weakened body. It is recommended you obtain a device to break it.
Okay, so you can see over there that there's a point of interest over there, which is a rock wall that we need to break through to continue on with our mission. Up in the top right hand side, look for information on the terminal, which is over here. Somebody's obviously been here doing a whole pile of stuff. So this is a crafting table. We can't use that at the moment, so we're not going to bother with that at the moment. But we do have a small power cell blueprint here,
something in a nearby cave,
which we can
I
download.
marked the point of interest on your compass.
And now we'll be able to make small power cells when we need to, which should be in here. And if we have a look at, let's see, scanning small power cells, then that gives us the recipe for what we need there. We also have a couple of recipes already unlocked here for different things. Water bottle, so drinkable water. We could actually make one of those, couldn't we? Let's create one anyway while we're at it. Just take one of those with us. Power cells we need diamonds for. So, but we won't get too far ahead of ourselves at this particular point in time. It now wants us to explore this cave over here. So we're going to do that. But as I go, I am going to collect some more of this stuff, just so that we've got it in the future. All right, so here we go. Let's go through here. And the idea is that we need to create some sort of rock breaker or drill. That can't be good, can it? There's iron ore. We've got iron ore in here. There's nothing else we can pick up because at the moment we sort of don't have any real tools that we can do, gathering tools or anything like that. See, that requires a gathering gun. So, which is titanium ore. Let's have a look here.
Object.
There we go.
I may be able to retrieve some data.
So what we need to do now is hit R to throw a battery cell in. You can see down the bottom that you can see your battery level now. And we need to left mouse button to scan this.
I managed to get the drill diagram. Let's go back to the camp.
Okay, so we've got a drill schematic now, which means that we should be able to make one of those drills. So off we go. And down we go. Now this is also part of the tutorial.
I suggest you leave this place as soon as possible.
There we go.
This place is not
Crouch
stable.
down. This is one of the this is probably a more basic one, but one of the dungeons that you will find when you're exploring caves and other planets and all that type of stuff as you progress through the game. We've got a button here, and that button is going to set off some laser trips there that we need to get across to this door and get through this door. We didn't do it. I'm not very good at these things, these press and runs. There is a considerable delay, I will say, in button use. So that probably needs to. You kind of in situations like this, you want your button press to be instant pretty well. I don't know what's happening there, but as you can see, we can't get through there, and you can see I'm having a lot of trouble actually even activating that. There we go. And we're through. All right. Yeah, a lot of trouble activating those buttons and stuff like that. So it's something that probably needs to be looked at some point in time. Let's move that up as well. There we go. We'll have a little bit of that to drink while we are at it. There we go. Beautiful. We'll go in and we'll have a look at our stuff, and you can see that there's a caution here, but there's no actual health readout other than the color of your heartbeat there. So that's worth noting. You don't know exactly what status your health is other than it's at caution and it's in yellow at the moment. So there you go. We've got a point of interest in here. So this is like a dungeon. We've got another point of interest in here. This is nutrients. So when we do that, it actually fills us up 100% on our food and our water, which is pretty cool. So what have we got around here? I'm starting
My
to,
scan
I can't
confirms
remember.
that this tool can be used to gather minerals.
There we go.
I suggest you keep it.
We've got a pickup tool here. So we will grab that.
Detecting air circulation.
Probably
I recommend
should.
further exploration. Be
Already
aware
got
I'm
in
detecting
there.
multiple energy sources nearby.
Multiple energy sources nearby. So what we might do is we might get our weapon out and we might reload that. And then we've got a collection tool as well. And the collection tool will allow us to collect resources and stuff. We don't need it at the moment. But here is another platforming element of the game here. And Simi's not too good on the old platforming, and the jumping is a little bit difficult in this as well. With the delay. Now that didn't jump at all in the with the button press. So there is, yeah, I don't know why there's that delay in it, but it certainly makes for a little bit of fun when you're doing this type of stuff. So there we go. We'll go back up onto you. See, there we go. Get up onto you, get onto you. And I think it also has sort of something to do with the whole holding shift and trying to run and jump as well gives you a little bit of a problem too. So it'd be nice to see that sorted out.
I'm detecting a strong energy source in this room. Be aware. Also pay attention to the mechanism on the walls. I'm detecting connection between them and the energy source.
All right, so what you can do here is you can hold down right click on your scanner and you can scan different things. You can scan for interactive elements, wrecks, minerals, organics, or you can scan for everything. Now, when you do that, when you do one of those scans, you will see that interactive items and stuff actually show up. So that certainly helps you out in some areas. We've got a picture there. This puzzle is relatively simple, and I think it's pretty well an introduction. However, it can get a little bit ganky sometimes, like so. Try and get that happening. And basically, all we need to do on these four is we need to get ourselves. There we go. We need to get ourselves up to match basically that symbol. So can we do that? There we go. It can be a little bit ganky, but there's four of them. So I'm going to do the four of those just for the sake of keeping everything moving. I'm going to put the four of these together, and then hopefully I will see you guys when that is done. And this one's just about finished. So you finish the puzzle off, and on to the next one. There's four of these to do, so I'm going to do the four of them, and I will see you guys when that's done.
I scanned the
With the
object
power of the internet, it is done. It is done.
Also detected
doesn't-
stronger air circulation.
Doesn't actually take long to do that at all anyway. So there we go. There is an unidentified object there that she doesn't know what it is at the moment. So we're taking that with us. It's kind of like a relic or something that she obviously needs to that we need to work out. We need to sort of work out what it is that we have found. But I'm pretty sure it's probably going to have something to do with the... Well, it's going to have something to do with the story, but I don't know. It's a mystery. All right, so we can go over here. We can actually probably refill again here as well, so that would be pretty cool. There we go, some juices there. Got some juices there. And this room here has opened up now.
Unknown object in front of us. I recommend using a scanner.
So what we can do here is we can scan this area and see what we've got. So we've got that symbol. We've got symbols on the walls there. So obviously we need to spell this out. So we will go over here and we will use that button, and that should light up our first letter. Then we need that bit there, which is here. So we will, oh, you can also scan these wreckages, and you can see that they give you, that they unlock blueprints to different stuff that you can make by scanning those wreckages. So I'm pretty sure it was that one, wasn't it? Yes, and then it is this one over here again. There we go. And at any time you can continue to scan as much as you want, but just remember every time you scan, then it does use up battery. Now I think, let's have a look. I think that symbol was over there. Yeah, okay, cool. So we need to go this one here. There we go. And then we need this one over here, like so. And I'm pretty sure it resets itself if you get it wrong. And then this one over here. So there we go, right there.
You have successfully emerged from the ruins.
Perfect.
From now on, you can focus on gathering necessary resources to craft hand drill.
All right, so we can get out of here now. We'll put that scanner away.
This area was a mining outpost of sorts. There should be raw resources in the caves nearby.
Grab ourselves some more of that while we are here. And now we're going to need to go and gather some resources to make some stuff. So let's grab you and you. I will see you when we get over into the cave. All right, so I think it's going to be very, very important to make sure that you gather as much food as you possibly can and have a pile of a lot of food on you as you go through. These are diamonds. There we go. Lovely. So we're going to absolutely and utterly clean out everything in this cave here. So, okay, it looks like we've only got 2 shots on each one. There's a couple over here as well. I'm not sure exactly how much that gives you inventory-wise. Excuse me. We've got 10 diamonds down there so far, so let's have a look. No, we can't do that one. Do that. Okay, so we're getting 2 diamonds from each one, which makes sense for based on the gathering tool operating twice. So we're going to grab as much as we possibly can. There was also some titanium, wasn't there? Excuse me. Sorry about the cough there, guys. Okay, more diamonds there, and back this way. Actually, I don't know whether there was another cave over near our pod. I don't think there was. No, I'm pretty sure that there wasn't. So grab a bit of you, grab some more of you, grab some more of you, Mr. Fiber. I'm guessing that's what it is. It's plant material. This is lead ore, so we might as well get that as well. All right, this stuff is iron ore, so we will grab and gather that. Grab you too. There we go. So we're getting 2 on each of these, which is good. And titanium, obviously. Need to make sure that we don't fall down that hole. All right, let's see. Iron ore. Thank you very much. Okay, I may have got a little bit distracted. I don't think there's anything else that we can download from there blueprint-wise. Let's go back into here. It wants us to make a small power cell, which we need diamonds for. Let's make maybe 3 of those. So we will start with that, and that'll get rid of that part of the tutorial. I'm going to make myself another 2 water bottles as well. Actually, I could make 3 water bottles, couldn't I? So I might create 1 more as well and get that out of my way. We have the hand drill here that we can make. It's going to ask us to do that anyway. And we can also make ourselves a HK suit, which is probably going to be good. Got computer parts. We've got plating parts as well. So we might craft 5 of those. They require 2 lead ore and 3 titanium, so we're probably going to need to get some more titanium as well. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to get some more titanium, so Food rations as well, a little bit of water and alien fruit. So we can probably make some of that as well. So we've made, and now we need to create our hand drills. So what we're going to have to do now is I'm going to have to grab some more, I'm going to have to grab myself some more titanium, and then I will see you when I've grabbed all of that. All right, I forgot that there was something here to scan as well. That's giving us a blueprint for nanobots, which is pretty interesting. Nanobots. All right, so what do we need? We need to craft ourselves a hand drill. So what we need is we need one mechanical part. Where are we? Mechanical parts there. We'll craft one of those. Lovely. And we will craft our hand drill. Let's create that. Beautiful.
Drilling device acquired. It is now possible to break trough the rock blockade. Proceed.
Okay, so now we can make ourselves one ration as well. I probably need to go and get some more goo droplets as well for that. I also want to make restores 2 points of health every 1 second. I want to see what that does. Let's create one of those because we do have the stuff to make it. All right, beautiful. Nanobots created. We need 2 iron plating. So I'm going to make 2 more plating. Let's do that. Lovely. And we can now make that suit. Yep, there's plenty there. Let's create that. Okay, lovely. Perfect. What else are we going to need? Optical parts needed to create modern helmets. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's close that off. Let's go into our inventory. Now we should have, let's throw you up there, Mr. Diamonds. There we go. Let's throw, what's that plant fiber stuff? Let's throw that up there. Let's throw those in there. Yeah, I might leave the food there actually for now. Battery cells, there's a big food ration, so I could probably put that in there actually. And we need to put our drill in here as well. Lovely. All right, whereabouts is the suit that we made? The suit that we made seems to have disappeared. I don't know where it is. No, it's definitely not in there, is it? That's interesting. Okay, there we go. That might be a bug that needs to be reported. Because I made that suit. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah, you actually need a changing table to be able to do that. So I'm just going to collect some more resources. All right, so I'm one of those people. I just get a little bit distracted when it comes to... I get a little bit distracted when it comes to making, like gathering resources and stuff. So let's go... Let's create 10 of those. Yeah, why not? Let's create 10 of those. Our food and water is a little bit harsh at the moment, so and then we're going to go and we're going to do the drilling and then sort of move on with the story a little bit. But okay, the other thing that I did neglect to remember was that we actually have a first aid kit down here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when we consume that. Not much. It only takes your health up a little bit. How much does it cost us in resources to make a first aid kit? Because it's probably worth making, isn't it? Let's see, it takes 2 water and some food and some plant material as well. Which is lucky everything respawns really, really quickly, isn't it? Or otherwise we'd be in a bit of strife. The other thing that we need to do is we need to drink a little bit of water. There we go, get our water back up, and I need to put my food rations. Hold left mouse button to use. There we go, we'll eat some of that. We'll eat a few of those actually to get our health back up, to get our thing back up. All right, beautiful. There we go. So it's so it was water and stuff like that, but let's get this thing drilled. So we need number 4. We need to reload that, which we have done, and we need to make ourselves a way through here. Obviously, the drill obviously has a temperature that we're going to keep our eye on. I'm guessing that there's probably going to be some upgrades and stuff on that to reduce the amount of temperature and stuff that we use on here, but let's see how we go. There we go, get you through, and I can see light at the other end of the tunnel. Alright, let's get you done as well. I'm pretty sure you don't get resources from this. No, we're not getting any rock or anything like that, so where are we? There. Guess we only need to make ourselves a small way through here, don't we? But it's going to be handy. The drill's going to come in handy later on, I'm guessing, as well. So there we go. Let's get rid of you. Oh, we're nearly at high temperature. Let it cool down a little bit. All right, through we go.
Disruptions have been removed, detecting a larger energy reading from the north. Following the pattern, it is recommended you investigate it.
So it wants us to find the hangar. I think the hangar might be over there. I'm going to grab some resources while we're at it though, guys. All right, there's an item there that we can scan. Let's left mouse button to scan. That gives unlocks us boots. Unlocks us some boots. That's pretty cool. Let's grab that. And this one gives us a helmet. That unlocks a helmet. Perfect. That will be handy. I found all of this titanium, so I'm just gathering all of this while we're at it.
To it.
Okay, so it looks like we need to go up there, which means it looks like a little bit of mushroom platforming. But before we do that, we're going to grab these. We'll get as much water as we possibly can. There we go. Lovely. All right, Mr. Mushroom. Could you imagine? Could you imagine jumping on massive mushrooms like this? It would feel so bizarre, wouldn't it? Oh, yes, made it. Okay, beautiful. Up there we go. Up there we go. Up there we go. Oh, is there stuff to scan here? There's one over there. All right, let's do that. Left mouse button to scan. And that's unlocked an oxygen tank. That's probably going to be bloody handy too, isn't it?
Scans indicate this facility was used as a facility to create and launch manned interplanetary rockets. By plugging into the console, it should be possible to chart a new course and use remaining parts as a base for a new vehicle.
Okay, it looks like we need to build ourselves a rocket. Get ourselves off of this first planet and out into the universe. The verse. All right, here's a gear station right there, and here is a crafting bench. So what I want to do, I want to make myself, what do I need for an oxygen table? I need an oxygen tank, 3 mechanical parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 of those, which we are making out of plants. So there we go, we'll make 3 of those, and then that should allow us to make an oxygen tank. Yes, it does, so we will create that. I'm guessing that that is a consumable as well. We've got, I did want to make a couple of first aid kits. I think that's probably pretty important as well. There we go. It's water that we're kind of lacking, isn't it? So I might make 1 more of those actually, to be honest. We need to make some more food rations as well, so let's make another 3 of those. Lovely, and we'll probably make ourselves another water bottle as well. Was there anything else that we wanted to do? Optical parts. I think we made optical parts, didn't we? So we should really probably make ourselves a helmet. We need, we didn't, we need 3 optical parts, which are going to cost us. There we go, we'll do that, we'll create those. We might as well get all of this stuff done. There's that one, and boots. Plating, 2 plating. There, 1, 2 of those. This is why I gathered a whole pile of a massive amount of resources. Let's see, boots. Yes, boots, create. Lovely, and we could probably create another maybe 4 of those power cells as well. All right, let's go into here, and now we should be able to throw that in there. We should be able to equip the oxygen tank. We should be able to equip that. And I thought we made the helmet, but obviously we did not. Okay, you dork. Created the helmet, so let's equip that as well. Okay, so that's going to gear stats, temperature resistances, oxygen capacity and liters. So that should be really, really cool. And equip the nanobots as well. Okay, so that goes in the suit slot. Okay, and increases our high temperature and our low temperature resistances. And restores health. That is actually really cool. All right, beautiful. What do we got here?
Looks like the last target is still in the logs. I've highlighted the planets we're able to reach with available supplies.
Okay, so it looks like we've got different planets. Let's see, right mouse button on that. That is covered in layers of ice and snow. However, some forms of life flourish on it, possesses functioning atmosphere. We can get Chalcedon, Dumortierite ore, and gold ore from that one. What can we get from here? This one we can get copper, emeralds, okay, and Momo fruits as well. That's interesting. And what about this planet here? Exit orbital view. Okay, let's go back in there. It did freeze, and it doesn't look like we can do anything with that. So I reckon we might left mouse button on that, and we might travel to that. I reckon. Let's hit travel.
I have created an interface to interact with existing software. Use the available parts to create a valid rocket. I will run simulations and update in real time to give you information if your design will be able to reach the destination.
Okay, so path, maneuver, escape, flight, entry, requirements to get to that planet. Okay, so it's listing the requirements that we need. Obviously we need one of those. Fuel tank. Fuel tanks are there. Okay. Command module, I'm guessing. Looks like that's okay. It looks like that's okay. Or can we... Do we have any more engines? No. Do we have any more fuel tanks, utilities, and wings? No, we have nothing. So let's launch. Okay, so it's just simulated our flight up to that planet. I was kind of hoping that we would be, yeah. I was kind of hoping that to build the rockets and everything that there would be that we would be sort of oh, there's our rocket there, back to base. And we've got a gear station and we've got a crafting table. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more involved in that, and that's kind of, yeah, but there you go. Well, we're on another planet, so I'm guessing that it is a matter of going and gathering whatever resources and exploring and surviving on this planet and gathering whatever resources that we need to continue on our journey. So that is it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. My thoughts on this one is I think there seems to be some sort of delay in keystroke when interacting with items and stuff, which makes it a little bit more sort of difficult when it comes to you know, things like doing the puzzles or pressing that button and then running down the end of the corridor, if you understand what I mean. So that's something that I'd like to see with the health there. I'd like to see some sort of more accurate readout, like a percentage readout of your health. I mean, that's all pretty, that health meter and everything. The issue with that is that in a survival situation, you want to be able to really micromanage your health and stuff. And in the case of this, if you don't have a percentage of what your health is, you might be trying to manage your health kits and stuff like that. Then it makes it sort of a little bit more difficult, if you understand what I mean. So that would be nice to see. Just a little bit of manipulation on that as well. There wasn't really much when it came to building a rocket and traveling here. I don't know whether. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought that it would be a little bit more involved, but anyway, that is it. Don't forget that if you want to follow this and see how it goes, there is there's a link down below, obviously, where you can check it out on Steam for yourself. But that is it, guys. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.